Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new Magic Zone video, and in this video we're talking about some pretty cool stuff. But first I want to introduce myself. My name is Fur Craig Cunning Instigator, and we are talking about in this video the deck Z Lizard. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I said that backwards. We're talking about Fur Craig Cunning Instigator, the deck released a few months at this point. It was in June, July-ish. And we're going to talk about it, and it's pretty cool. I have it in this deck box, Fur Craig Cunning Instigator, and my name is Z Lizard. But before we start this video, I want to tell you a few very, very, very cool things. First, you guys can be shouted out on my podcast episodes if you choose to, and there's one way to do that, and it's really, really simple. First, I will ask you to join my Discord server. Links in the description of this video. Please go over there, click, and you know what to do from there. Just click, log in with your Discord stuff, and you will be at my server. Please join it and all that, and you can talk with me. Myself and I are currently the only people on it. There are 3 people: me, myself, and I. We are the only 3 people on it because the server's not big. I just told my people that were on my podcast about it today, and that video is being uploaded in like 2 days. So you guys are literally the first ones to know about this server. So yeah, just go join. Talk about Magic the Gathering stuff, or don't. Like, there's an off-topic section. Go over there. Say, hey, I saw this new Endgame movie, or the new amazing Star Wars movie, and it was blah, 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 blah. I don't care, but you could say it there because it's off-topic. It's not about Magic the Gathering, which is why I named it off-topic. I know, right? I'm a genius. I am currently the only one on there, which is why I was shout out in the most recent podcast episode. Hopefully, you guys will join me in my loneliness. And yeah, that's all I think I have to say about Discord. Oh, also, one more thing. Please read the rules, because the rules are just basic stuff. Just follow. Don't say any mean language or anything that will upset anyone. That's just not cool. Alright, just be kind. If you say any bad words, you know what they are, then, or you be mean to someone, I will be forced to kick you from the server. And if someone else catches, to everyone else, if you catch someone doing that, please screenshot it, or just tell me, or like copy the message and send it to me somehow. Alright, I want to know who is being bad on my server, because I don't want that. The server's supposed to be fun, where Magic the Gathering people can talk about Magic the Gathering stuff. So yeah, that's all about Discord. Now we are going to talk about Fur Craig Cunning Instigator. Hope you can't wait, because I can't. I'm going to open up the deck box, and yeah, I did a review. However, I did not post the video because I said some bad stuff in it about some other stuff, because I was tired that day and I didn't want to do anything. Oh yeah. But before we do start this episode thing, I do want to just say this artwork is hilarious. Look at these orgs. That org looks like a hippopotamus head. It looks hilarious. That's all. But yeah, they come with 10 double-sided tokens. Pretty cool. And then we have this deck has pretty good stats overall. Fur Craig, I'm just going to read him right off the bat. Even though I don't need to, I will. Fur Craig, Cunning Instigator. 3, a blue and a red for a 3/3 legendary creature, Dragon. Flying Haste. Whenever one or more dragons you control attack an opponent, goad target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, put a +1/+1 counter unfair credit, cunning instigator, and you draw a card. Now it does say had to attack this turn, which is not, this creature has to be goaded. It's just some means of forcing to attack. So if you they had a card that forced one opponent to attack the other opponent, good. If you had a card, I know there are cards in this deck that force all creatures to attack this turn and such, but they are very, very good cards in this deck. I will find one really, really quick for you guys to show you the power of what I am talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I won't because I can't find it. Give me a few seconds. Okay, I can't find it. I will continue searching. However, as I talk about what I'm going to... Oh, actually, I found one of them. Yippee. Found them. La 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 la. Alright. So yeah, this card, like these, I'm going to read this card off. It's Goblin Spymaster. Very, very great cards. Just looking through the rest of these cards to see if there are any others that I should mention. That one's pretty good. Sorry guys, give me like a few seconds, right? I'm almost done searching through all these cards. Ooh, that's a good card. Alright, I found all the cards that I wanted to find. Hopefully no more searching through this deck. However, if I need to, I will. Alright, so the cards that I found two of them. One of them is Avatar of Slaughter. Avatar of Slaughter is right there. He looks great. Probably can't read it upside down, but still. And the next one is Goblin Spymaster. I will read Goblin Spymaster first, since I found him first. Goblin Spymaster. 2 in a red for a 2/1 creature goblin rogue. First strike. At the beginning of each opponent's end step, that player creates a 1/1 red goblin creature token with creatures you control attack each turn, each combat if able. Now, they could attack you, but I found some other cards that will make it so that they are less likely to attack you, and if they do, they will probably either have to do something or have some massive disadvantage. And I found a lot of cards, okay? So, I'm just going to read in my opinion, the obvious one. It's Curse of Opulence. You've probably heard this card, seen it. If you hear someone say, I'm going to play Curse of Opulence, you're probably like, yay, but oh no at the same time. I'm just going to read it. Curse of Opulence. 1 singular red mana. For an enchantment, Arua, Curse. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, create a gold token. Each opponent attacking that player does the same. A gold token is an artifact. With sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. So like Curse of Opulence is good because you can incentivize your opponents to attack each other and not you if they get this beautiful goblin and they don't have any other means of goading. So like they probably will attack, let's say, Jeff over there who has the Curse of Opulence on him, so they get a gold. Or this other card, which is Curse of Verbosity. 2 in a blue for a enchantment. Arua Curse. Enchant player. Whenever enchanted player is attacked, you draw a card. each opponent attacking that player does the same. Both curses are good because they both incentivize your opponents to attack each other and not you, because they will draw a card, but you will also draw a card. They will create a gold token, but you will also create a gold token. Now, some other ways, this one I like a lot. It's Propaganda. 2 in the blue for an enchantment. You would play this on yourself, and creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays to reach attacking creature they control that's attacking you. So they would have to, let's say they have 5 creatures and they got this Goblin Spymaster, they would have to pay 10 mana for all those guys to attack you, which is not going to happen very often. And if that does, well, let's just say someone is very, very built up on mana and creatures. And then this other one is Deception Field. And it's just 2, a blue and a blue. Whenever a permanent deals damage to you, return it to its owner's hands. Now, this is a downside, but also not, because they will attack you most likely. But then they will be forced to take the creature back, which is another reason why Deception Field and Propaganda are both great cards, and how they could both be used in that way. And then this last card that I found is Kazul, Tyrant of the Cliffs. 3, a red and a red for a 5/4 legendary creature Orc Warrior. Whenever a creature an opponent controls attacks you, if you are the defending player, create a 3/3 red Orc creature token, unless that creature's controller pays 3. Now, Kazul is very good. 1, he's a 5/4. 2, he creates 3/3, I'm going to call him Hippopotamus Orc creature tokens that look hilarious. So, you will most likely end up creating 3/3s, unless they do pay 3, which is not going to happen very often. And if it does happen, well, they have way too much mana. So yeah, that is very, very, very good for them. I mean, I guess you if you're the defending player. So yeah, those are 3 cards. Actually, no, those are 5 cards that all can be used in that way. And then there are 2, and then those are 2 cards that can be used to mimic Farcrag's other ability. Now, I have 3 other cards that I want to talk about all right here. They are Garrod Rager, Loot Dispute, and the Crowan War. They are all good cards, and I hope that you stay with me to learn how they will be used in this deck, and I hope I like give my advice out to all of you, and hopefully you guys will like buy this deck, because it is a very good deck. However, if you want my opinion on the deck you should on the deck you should buy, it is a deck I am reviewing on the podcast, and I will review in a separate video here. It's Captain Negathrod. Captain Negathrod is my favorite commander, because he is amazing, and he's like, the deck is like very, very powerful. Alright, time for these 3 cards. We'll start with Loot Dispute. Loot Dispute, 3 and a red. Enchantment. When Loot Dispute enters the battlefield, you take the initiative and create a treasure token. Whenever you attack the player who has the initiative, create a treasure token. Loud Ruckus. Whenever you complete a dungeon, create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Now, completing a dungeon will realistically not happen in the span of the game, but you still create treasures, and who doesn't want to do that? And treasures are amazing. So yeah. Oops. Alright. Next one is just a card that forces goading on creatures. It's Gorgade Rager, 4, a red and a red for a 4/3 creature elemental. First strike, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, go to each creature target player controls. That's good. You go this player and then this player. They both have to attack each other, and then you can swing out at one player, swing out at another player, and wha-bam. And then you can do the same thing, and then they will probably end up killing each other, and then you can draw a bunch of cards and make Furcrag enormous. Great card. Last card is a saga. The Akroan War. Number 1. Gain control of target creature for as long as the Akroan War remains on the battlefield. Until your next turn, this is number 2 by the way. Until your next turn, creatures your opponents control attack each combat if able. Number 3. Each tapped creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. This is a good card because it's a board wipe kind of, but it forces your opponents to attack each other and then in the end kill each other basically. So suicide, but not at the same time. So yeah, the Akroan War is very good. To end this video off, I recommend buying Furcrag. I will do a upgrade thing, like which cards to take out, not which cards to put in on the podcast. So that's your inspiration to go check out the podcast. And please join my Discord server. I want to talk with you. I want to talk with anyone who loves Magic the Gathering as much as I do. Please do that. Thank you, and peace.